Can an officer get a warrant for your blood? If an officer stops you for driving while intoxicated, my recommendation is to be polite, but not offer up any information. So I wouldn't answer questions about where you were coming from, what you had to drink, if anything, how much you had to drink. I also would politely decline to do the field sobriety test that they will inevitably ask you to perform. An officer, in light of the evidence you've given or not given, can try to go get a warrant. Now, to get a warrant, they have to fill out an affidavit that establishes probable cause. That's the same level of proof that's required to place you under arrest, but it now goes to a judge, typically a magistrate judge. It might be another district judge or county judge who's on the bench and available. But the warrant affidavit would establish the reasons why the officer thinks there's probable cause to get your blood. Now, if the judge disagrees, the judge can reject that application for a warrant, and then your blood is not drawn. On the other hand, if the judge believes there's probable cause established in that affidavit, the judge can authorize the draw of blood from your body. And if the officer successfully gets a warrant for your blood, you shouldn't fight that, because they do have the authorization to strap you down and forcibly get your blood. So at the point at which they get the warrant, you should comply with their requests and let them draw the blood. We as your attorneys will get the opportunity to review that affidavit and see if we believe that probable cause existed. And if it was not established, we have an opportunity to raise that at a future hearing. The law also gives us the ability to raise an issue at a future hearing alleging that statements in the affidavit were either untrue or made with a reckless disregard for the truth. And if we can show that, the reviewing judge is going to take out those statements and review the affidavit for probable cause again. And now if there's not probable cause, then that warrant and the subsequent evidence is going to get kicked out. So ultimately, yes, a police officer can obtain a search warrant for your blood. If they do, you should comply. That will still give us an opportunity to attack the search warrant at a future setting. We made this video in response to questions that we commonly receive, as well as questions that have been left on our YouTube channel. So if you have a question about criminal law in Texas or any federal criminal law, drop us a comment below and we'll be happy to answer that in a future video.